Here we are in a lovely little wetland, and we can see some plants growing right along the edges of the water. So if we get closer, we can see that the soil here is quite muddy, and if we get a little bit closer to some of the plants, we can see that it has quite large leaves. They're fairly soft and succulent, and they have distinct veins. And since it's springtime, we also have ones that have flowers. So there we go, beautiful flowers. A lot of people say they have a kind of a skunky smell. I personally don't think that they do. So that's where they get their common name, skunk cabbage. Another name for them that I think is much prettier is swamp lantern. So you can see that they are very typical in kind of wetter soils. You'll sometimes see them in wet forests, like not necessarily growing right in water or in a wetland, but this is just a great little patch of them. So they're a perennial. They die back in the fall and winter, and they regrow in the springtime. So we're looking at Lysichiton americanus, the skunk cabbage or the swamp lantern. In the springtime, when the leaves come out, the flowers come out too. And then later in the summer, you won't really see the flowers, but you'll see the leaves. And the leaves can get quite large, like, I don't know. I've seen ones that are probably like 50 centimeters long, or longer maybe even. So they can be quite vigorous and large growing plants. They were used by First Nations people as kind of a saran wrap or a basket liner, and sometimes as a famine food. And black bears and grizzlies also will eat them in the springtime. So yeah, they're lovely. I quite like them.